Then he's gonna be playing that in the TGK or wherever he's at, saying, "Yo, this is crazy." All right. All right, and then we end every episode with the big three draft. So, we're big. This conversation has been influenced heavily by the OGs, so I think it would be cool to draft top three legendary fictional OGs. So like for movies, comic books, TV shows, like OG characters, like you got Yoda, Uncle Phil, like older characters that
Nino Brown.
Wait, you got one at a time though, because it's a draft.
It's a draft.
One at a time.
My bad. I was already.
Wait, Nino, hold on, but I never let gets take back their picks. But hold on, Nino Brown is the number one pick. It's crazy.
Nino Brown, that's his pick.
That's crazy. That's a crazy number one pick.
Yeah.
All right, for OG. But I'm thinking more like OGs, like OGs, like you get like you know, like
information,
like not just information.
Like the Tony Montana of New York.
And Nino Brown was that too, but he's also, you know, wow, but it's okay. I love it. It's the pinga.
He was a professional crash out.
It's fucking the pinga. That's a great fucking first pick for this. Yeah, it's great. I like that. This is Cosas de Pinga for real. Imagine, bro, just to, you know, take him off the board. I think Yoda is a great pick, just to, like, you know, that's a typical OG, you know. He always gives guidance, you know. Even when he's dead, he's still giving guidance. So that's, you know, okay.
So in the movie Heat, I don't know if you've ever seen Heat.
This is like a reoccurring theme on the episode where everybody brings up Heat, and I gotta say I haven't seen it yet.
Robert De Niro, he wasn't so smart in the movie because he ended up no thief ends up becoming rich. But Wayne Grow, the guy that was the guy that they hated, they come mierda, right? I can't stand his ass.
You want to set them up?
The point being, dog, I'm sorry, because I know it seems like you haven't seen the movie.
No, it's okay.
But I'm not even saying the ending. But in the movie, Robert De Niro says that I can't remember exactly, but if you have anything that's gonna hold you back or you can't leave in 30 seconds, in 10 seconds, like
leave if you can't walk away from. I've seen this clip. If you can't walk away from it in 30 seconds for the rest of your life, you know,
and that doesn't that's kind of a stupid way to think, but like I kind of like.
It's gangster. It's gangster.
I kind of like that. You feel me?
No, it's gangster.
I kind of like that. So Robert De Niro from Heat. Heat was like really like a movie that like.
The point is, don't be attached to anything.
Facts. That's real gangster shit. Emotions get you killed. 50 Cent, go to that joint.
So yeah, that's basically what it was, dog. And I had to learn that with a lot of stuff, even with what I'm going through in my personal life. You know, like you gotta learn to detach, like, you know, from like whatever you're going through. Like, let's say if I'm having a bad day, I can't come here just because I'm having a bad day at wherever at my house, and I come here to the podcast and be you know, like in a bad mood with you. Nothing to do with whatever I'm going through. It's not nothing to do with you, you know. So you just gotta, for real, bro, as like, you know, we gotta really, you just gotta navigate your emotions. That's really what it is, though. For real, though, in my opinion.
Big facts. You know what? One of my favorite OGs, and I think he's a very underrated, slept-on OG, because he's almost a contemporary, I think, in a lot of people's visions. But I think in the context of The Sopranos, he is technically Tony's OG, because Silvio is his consigliere.
Which one is Silvio again?
The one that
yes.
He always says the guy, every time I leave, they try and put me back.
Yeah, you know, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And low key,
his right hand man.
Yeah,
his right hand man to the end.
His consigliere, which is in the mob. That's literally the you know your
okay.
And from when your go to, your advisor. And he was a good OG, not just to, you know, to Tony, but really the whole mob. And like he was just a dick, you know. He's always straight up, because you know,
throughout
consistent.
Because like, how did his character got killed out in the beef, right?
He doesn't die.
He doesn't.
He's the only one that doesn't, I think. I mean, depends how you think about when I was watching Sopranos for y'all.
Yeah, because remember in the end, how everybody knows, it ends weird.
Well, it ends bad. So I mean, and that's kind of why there's an argument. And it's my algorithm's really been filled with nothing but content like this. At least within the last month.
Of the ending of Soprano, what it could have been.
Yeah, different ways. A lot of shit, and also the director and what he's hinted to. And the director, David Chase, already said that he's pretty much alluded to it. It's raps for him throughout the show. Multiple times, multiple people have said, when you die, you probably don't even hear it. You don't even hear it when it happens. That's a reoccurring theme throughout the show the entire time.
But that's real shit, though. Okay, as soon as you die, it's just music.
Yeah, it happens so fast you don't even hear it. You know, you don't even see it
and I
coming.
feel like that the way that they directed it, it just keeps the people so engaged that you're like, bro, I want to watch this shit again. You know how many times I've seen the whole seasons of Sopranos?
That's crazy.
It's rewatchable. You know what messed my head up? Quentin Tarantino the other day. I was while watching a clip of him. He had brought one of his director homies on, or I think it's the guy he wrote Pulp Fiction with, on Rogan. And there was a moment in there where they're talking about TV and movies. And you hear everybody say all the time, "Oh, but TV is nowadays like a movie." And Tarantino snapped. He's like, "No, it's fucking not. It's not. Because guess what? You watch TV shows, countless TV shows, and you never fucking talk about them again. You never talk about them again." A good movie ends, you leave the theater talking about it. You don't shut up in the car talking about it. You go to work talking about it.
Look at
That's
Heat.
the difference.
Look at Heat. Heat was before me, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yo. I remember the first time I saw Heat, bro. I was like, because I don't know if you grew up, but did you grow up watching movies with your dad?
Loved watching movies, yeah.
Bro.
My dad with everything.
Bro,
I cried when I
me-
saw Pay It Forward. And I think that same night I saw Pay It Forward the first time was the same night I saw The Matrix the first time. Like, I'm a movie buff.
Yeah,
love
bro. I
movies, but-
grew up watching movies with my dad. We used to go to Dolphin Mall, and after one movie, we'd go into the next movie, like Papa. And yeah, bro, good movies. A good movie will leave an effect on you like that for sure.
So I bring up the Quentin Tarantino thing though. He says because he shitted on TV for a minute, and then he ends this point, and very well spoken for him doing this too. He ends this point by saying, "You know what's the one TV show that did it right? The Sopranos." And then everybody, Rogan and his homie, kind of
because every show felt like a movie too. Every episode
that
felt
too,
like a
but
movie.
the ending. But he says TV show. He brings his point to say that's why TV shows. Everybody's constantly mad at how TV shows end because there's a year's worth of TV, years worth of storylines. How the fuck do you end it? That's why The Sopranos did it right. You don't know how the fuck it ends. It's your fucking choice. Go figure it out yourself.
And that's why I feel like it reels you in because you're just you want to keep rewatching it to be like maybe in this episode it says white. It's not gonna
Because
say.
there's great TV series that have ended, and everybody complains about the ending.
Mm-hmm.
And Sopranos is one of them, but the way it ended, it's dope because it
P-
leaves it up to
it-
the
yeah, it's like it exactly. It leaves it up to the interpretation, dog. It really
And, then,
does.
and I argue too, though, my favorite show of all time. I love The Sopranos, but I think Breaking Bad is the best show of all time because of the ending. And they
and
handle
how
it-
many spin-off shows came out of it?
what Better Call Saul in the movie, but yeah,
Yeah.
still raw as fuck. But the whole point is, I think that's just the fact that the writers chose to like, yo, interpretation's cool and that's very artsy, pero that still comes with a well-written story because you're still up to interpretation to what happens to the other characters, but the main character, which everybody cares about the most, is the main character, it's the one you're with the most time. You have the finality and the closure of that's what happens. And low-key, you know, I don't know. Like it's just interesting because I don't know. You know, it's just you don't know what the fuck happens at the end of
You
Sopranos.
could create your own, but you know how many YouTube
It's tremendo art, bro.
You know how
It's-
many
it's-
YouTube
it's a great-
segments
it's
and
a decision.
episodes there is of people that like they'll sit and dissect and like make their own like theory of what they
Oh,
think the end
bro.
is.
No, that's a whole podcast. You can have a whole podcast.
Yeah.
just talking about that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo.
so what? Big three?
Yeah, no, this is
So
the third
the
OG,
third.
fictional OG. You got Dumbledore, you got fucking Hagrid too. You know, you got multiple OGs. You got multiple. You don't like Harry Potter?
Of course I know about Harry
What
Potter,
do you
but I
mean he's
was
from Kendall? But kids in Kendall love Harry Potter.
I know.
Hialeah too.
Hialeah kids.
I said mostly Hialeah kids.
More than Hialeah kids.
More than Hialeah kids.
no, yeah, definitely for sure. Cojones, fucking the third one. This is a good one because I'm trying to sift through.
I was thinking too. Did you ever see Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon show? Damn, fire TV,
you
fire
know who's my
childhood
favorite
TV.
OG? What's
Barney? Can we
what-
consider Barney an OG? The dinosaur?
what's the kids that it was the Nickelodeon and they were like skateboarders at like
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power, the stoner dad.
Fire.
The stoner dad.
Wow.
The
I don't know if it
stoner
was Tito or if Tito
The
was his
stoner-
fat friend.
Yeah, Tito was the fat
Friend, no, it's
yeah,
Tito's
but I
fat
can't-
friend's homie, though,
But
the OG,
the
yeah.
stoner
blonde
dad
hair.
from Rocket Power, that's my favorite OG. That's
Yeah.
gonna be me. My kid wants to be a skater. Like, yo, go surf it, go grind it up. Like, you know.
Yo, cosa de pinga.
You said cartoons, so.
Yeah.
Barney?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a great OG, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I have this clear memory of how I felt. Because you remember things, how they happen in the world. There's very few moments in my life that I could think back at, coño, I remember how I felt that moment.
That nostalgic feeling.
I remember of one of the few moments I feel in my life. I remember being in private school, Edison Private. I think it was 5th or 4th grade, and I remember like when I made the realization that my friends that were like my dogs, my best friends, and everybody else in the class, they all were like hostile towards Barney. Whereas like 2-3 years ago, like we all loved Barney, like, you know, and I remember seeing their reaction, like, nah, fuck Barney. Barney's whack as fuck. That shit's lame as fuck. And like I was like, are you guys fucking serious? Like, I didn't even mention it to them. But I remember in my heart, I felt like so weird. Like,
Barney was my favorite kid's show because I felt like that shit was interactive.
It's everybody's favorite kid's show. For at least an era in your life for a little bit, it's like your number one thing for a little bit. So I just remember looking at them all, and those boys and girls that were on this, my dogs, and then other girls, like, they were like, yeah, but fuck Barney. I was like, bro, what the fuck? This is crazy. Why do you guys hate Barney? Like, this is, I remember that being mind-blowing to me. And so Barney's a real OG. Big 3. Oh, fucking, and then we had every episode with the fucking, we could have picked the Godfather, we could have picked all kinds of crazy people. This is a crazy. I love it though, because I thought pinga.
I had to end it with the dad from Rocket Power. Come on.
Yeah, that's great. And then one message for the people before we get off, Mr. The Pinga.
One message for the people. Keep consistent. Always keep your head up. Don't focus on numbers. You know, keep grinding. Even if you don't see the result that you want the same day, just know that the result doesn't come the same day. The result comes after compounding and keeping on, putting in work. And we're here at the Aircast. We're live here in Hialeah, and we're having a great time. Oye, es Mr. De Piña, y la cosa está...
De pinga.
De Pinga. We'll see you next week. Peace.